I'm Sue Jorgensen. I'm a former magazine editor and a current Kupuna. I love staying active, local food, and discovering new things. Join me as I search for things that are cool for Kupuna. Thanks for having me.
Long time no see.
I know, right? Just like, I just saw you yesterday. Not that long. I couldn't miss the opportunity. You said you're going to cook.
Yeah. As I was doing some shopping for lunch, it kind of made me think of a good analogy. When you go grocery shopping, I remember my mom having a $100 a week
Budget.
I think $100 a month.
Allowance.
Yeah.
A month.
Yeah.
Holy moly.
Yeah. You know, when we grew up.
Yeah, that was back then.
Yeah. And you know, we didn't have a lot of money. And I remember my dad would tell my mom, okay, you can take out $100. It's the beginning of the month or whatever. Go grocery shopping, and she'd have to budget that really well. And what was kind of sad is that as we got older, my brother and I became teenagers, and we started working out or whatever. We got bigger appetites. And so my mom had to get better with budgeting, and I think a lot of people locally can relate to that.
That's not easy to do, to figure out where your dollars are going to go that's going to bring you the most return.
Yes. This is my famous local style, what do we call it? Linguine vongole?
Linguine vongole?
Yeah. I was going to make spam musubi, but you know, like I think people have better spam musubi recipes than me. So
Chef Lum, that's not very Italian, bro.
You know, this is my recipe from way back. I think I've had it for about like 18 hours. I Googled it. But we'll try it together. We'll see if it works out. Let me get into chopping. You know, got this kind of huge knife that that my wife bought, and I just want to make sure I don't cut off my fingernails. So
Is it really sharp? It's a
well, they say the sharper the knife, the better, right? If it's a dull knife, it's more dangerous. The sharper, the better.
Not in my kitchen.
I don't know if I agree. You know,
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't like my 12-year-old daughter playing around with a super sharp knife, but you know, so normally a lot of people when they're cooking, they just kind of mince their garlic. They just kind of do a chop. But what I like to do with this recipe that we're doing today is just kind of want to slice them really thin, so that when we throw it in the olive oil, as we saute them, you know, they just kind of
it's crunchy.
Yeah. So the garlic is done. That's kind of like the most attention that I have to put into this. And from what I remember from all of our Cool for Kupuna episodes is you're not the handiest with a knife. I know you're super good in with the oven. I know you bake phenomenal stuff. I know you're not the handiest with a knife. So I got you a grater.
Lucky me.
Yeah. Just be careful not to grate your, don't grate your fingers. The blood doesn't go
Get
well.
into the cheese. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna chop up some parsley for garnish, but I'm gonna ask you to grate some of this Parmigiano Reggiano. That's kind of the secret to the whole recipe today. And then we'll start throwing stuff on the stove.
Okay, sounds good. I can grate.
Okay, cool.
That's great.
Yeah, so just a few more things we have to add. The linguine is almost ready.
Okay.
Let me get some white wine to kind of...
I had set my timer. It's 37 seconds.
Polish off this sauce.
Now we're talking.
What we're going to do next, we need the clams to cook and open up.
Okay.
So if you can put those fresh
These
clams in here.
suckers?
Put them all in there.
I'm the official clam picker.
Looks good.
Good? I can put them all in,
Yeah,
right?
put them all in.
Okay. Ta-da!
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'll put them back on the heat. Cover them up so they can steam.
Nice.
And in the meantime, so what I want your viewers to understand is that, you know, the benefit of Premier Benefit Consultants is that we are the only Medicare agency, brokers, group of agents that represents every Medicare Advantage plan. And that's HMSA, Kaiser, United Healthcare, Humana, Aloha Care, Devoted, WellCare / Ohana. And so I always like to say this. If you're gonna buy a car, do you want to drive to multiple different dealerships? Or wouldn't it be amazing if you could just go to one location and every single car was represented there?
One-stop shop, yeah, for real.
And then you test drove them all, and then that salesperson didn't care which one you chose. He just helped you get the best deal on that car. And that is, I don't think people understand what premier benefit consultants we can do, and that's what we can do. We're the only Medicare agency in the state that has the honor of representing HMSA and Kaiser.
Yeah.
And those are like two of the largest health insurers in the state. It's something that we're extremely proud about. And another thing that people don't know is that when you call us or when you work with us, we don't charge anything, right? When our agents enroll someone into a plan, even if it's a 0 premium per month plan, that insurance agent makes a commission. I mean, we're not going to hide the fact that we're making money. We're not a nonprofit. We're insurance agents. So that agent will make a commission. But going back to old school style, we're a small state. We're a small community. And if I talk to any person on this island long enough, I know their family, I know their friends, I graduated with, right? That's how it is.
Right.
We are going to make sure that we treat everyone like family. And it sounds so corny, it sounds so cheesy, but that's how you have to do business in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Finishing touches is that amazing Parmigiano Reggiano, which is, say what you're gonna say, but boom.
Ba boom.
And we're gonna toss this in. It's gonna make it nice and creamy.
Oh, it is creamy. Oh, it looks so good. But Mike, as far as Medicare, I mean, this looks awesome and all, but as far as how do we get help? There's a lot of things you discussed that we need more details and we need to figure out if we're gonna have to make changes.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, just call our office. Phone number is easily to find. It's on our website, pbchawaii.com. It doesn't cost anything for people to work with us, and we've been around the longest. We have the most amount of clients. We have the largest businesses that work with us. I don't understand why people wouldn't.
Kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah. Well, I understand why they wouldn't want to work with us. And, one of the extra things that I want people to realize is that, yes, you have your agent that you're working with, but we also have, an office. And if your agent is too busy and you have an urgent phone call or urgent question, and you call him or her, and she's in an appointment or she's on a vacation, call the office and we'll help you out. And the whole thing, I just want people to know is that the way my mom and dad raised me is just respect your elders. Yeah. And I want people to know that when they work with an agent from PBC, Premier Benefit Consultants, we will do everything we can to assist and to show you the respect and to give you the aloha. To show you with love, the same way that I cook with love. Our agents know that our business is built on love and aloha, which is so important nowadays. So much.
So much not.
So much. I'm not impressed with businesses or the world. I hate to say it. Even in Hawaii, but I think the way that we build our business is that. It's all respect, it's all being honest, and it's all delivering what you say you're going to deliver.
Yeah, that sets you apart from,
Yeah. And so, I don't know if this is going to deliver. We're going to find out right now.
Well, bon appetit either way, right?
Let me just finalize the whole meal by garnishing with some of this parsley.
Can't get prettier than that. Oh my gosh.
Some color, and I'll make a plate for you and then we're gonna test this bugger out.
Well, thanks for teaching me about Medicare as well as teaching me a new recipe.
Well, thanks for spending time with me today and sharing this message with your viewers. And
definitely, it's an important message, Mike. Yeah.
Nobody should nobody should stay put this year. Everyone should ask for help.
Yes.
No be shame. No be shame. I know local style, sometimes we're like, I
like
got
big fuss, yeah.
But this is the year where there's a lot of questions to ask, and we'll be available, and doesn't cost anything, and yeah, we want to help the community. So
right on.
yeah, let's go try this out, and
Okay.
and thanks for visiting today.
Thank you, Mike. Yeah.
Awesome.